fog seems to be moving in. Let's check in now with meteorologist Stephanie Olmo. Hey, Steph.
Yes, we've been dealing with some fog in areas right along the LA coast. And as we continue at this time, it's still causing some issues right there. Right now, we're checking out downtown LA where it's a little bit hazy, more of that hazy sunshine as we continue here this evening across the region. Temperatures right now in downtown LA. 66, but it was earlier today. We made it to 75 degrees just a couple of hours ago. That was the high temperature. So satellite and radar again. So we've had that marine layer this time around just deeper compared to what we had the past couple of days. So satellite and radar, you're able to see some of that fog lingering right along the coast there and even throughout portions of the coast there of Orange County as we continue at this time. The big story this weekend is the cool down. It's still pretty warm out there, but temperatures running a little bit cooler now compared to this time yesterday. We're about 5-6 degrees cooler now compared to just 24 hours ago. We're 10 degrees cooler in Anaheim. 11 degrees cooler there in downtown LA. So what are we looking at in terms of the temperatures? Temperatures right now at 75 in Santa Clarita, down into Van Nuys, 81. So still pretty warm there in San Bernardino, 77 in Riverside as we continue. High pressure system that was in place the past couple of days responsible for this big warm up. That continues to exit, allowing for a stronger onshore flow. So that's why temperatures are coming down. That's going to be the story even as we head into this new week. We'll talk more about it coming up here in just a bit. For now, back to you guys.
We'll talk to you then, Steph. Figure this out.
I'm loving it. But it's also fun like at night, right? When the temperatures cool down. It's still pretty warm out there, but
then it's nice.
You still wear the shorts or whatever it is that they wear out there. You can
all the crazy fits,
all the crazy fits. Yeah, I've seen some of the pictures online. But right now, let's talk about the high temperatures, what we recorded earlier today. So San Bernardino, Victorville. Temperatures made it to 84 degrees just several hours ago across the area. Van Nuys, we made it to 79. 75 in downtown LA. Although, yes, temperatures are a little bit cooler, they're still several degrees above normal for this time of year. In Fullerton, you made it to 71 degrees earlier today. Temperatures right now this evening, it is 6:14. Temperatures at 75 in Lancaster as well as in Santa Clarita down into Van Nuys. 59 in LAX. So we've been dealing with that marine layer, foggy conditions lingering along the coast, keeping those temperatures down. 66 in Thousand Oaks, also temperatures in the 50s. Oxnard, 59 degrees for you. Meanwhile, in Ontario and Riverside, temperatures are currently at 77, 81 in San Bernardino. So a nice mild evening out your way. Your hour-by-hour forecast. This is for Orange County, where temperatures here this evening will once again be dipping down into the 50s around 9 o'clock, around 10 p.m. Increasing clouds. Again, we've been talking about this deeper marine layer. So increasing low clouds and fog across the region into early tomorrow morning. So this is tomorrow morning as we check out the futurecast. So the past couple of mornings, this wasn't a setup because of high pressure systems squashing that marine layer close to the ground. That marine layer has been pretty patchy, just areas of fog along the coast, for example, part of the basin. But with this ridge of high pressure sliding east, it's increasing the onshore flow. We do have here some low clouds and also fog this time around, working its way a little bit further inland around the valleys and parts of the Inland Empire, likely waking up to a little bit of that fog to start things up. And then we continue throughout the day. That begins to retreat back to the coast. We just have some high clouds moving in the area, some lingering clouds along the coast. For example, this is around 11 a.m. around noon. And then as we continue throughout the day, we're looking at more sunshine across the region. And it looks like it will be lifting right along the coast. So we'll see if that actually happens. Monday morning, once again, we have that, I wouldn't say widespread clouds and fog, but we have a little bit more, again, compared to what we have been experiencing. Low clouds and fog even reaching the valleys around the Inland Empire. In addition to that, we have high clouds once again sweeping across the region here. So we start to see more of a pattern change as we head into Monday. Monday, we are keeping track. There will be what we call a cutoff flow. So it's an area of low pressure cutoff from the main jet stream. And that's going to be sort of sitting around the coast. And we'll have more clouds, as you see here, especially as we head into Tuesday, Monday evening into early Tuesday. You see plenty of clouds across the area. But high temperatures for tomorrow will be still warm. Maybe a couple of degrees cooler compared to what we had here today. So Santa Clarita at 79, 77 in Van Nuys. Lower 80s in San Bernardino, 82 in Riverside, as well as down to Lake Elsinore. Over in Temecula, temperatures will be in the upper 70s, 83 for you in Hemet. So with that ridge of high pressure that we've been talking about, that will continue to slide its way east. We have this cutoff flow sort of sitting around nearby. That's going to move in. Increasing clouds late to Monday going into Tuesday, and they'll be watching. We look ahead into Thursday into Friday. There's this trough of low pressure that's going to set up across the Pacific Northwest, is eventually sinking south on Friday. And then we're talking about a slight chance, at least for right now, for some showers across the area. So for the basin, we are dry until Friday, where we have the chance for some light showers across the area. Temperatures here tomorrow, 70s, and then we'll be back down into the 60s beginning on Wednesday. For the coast here too, temperatures in the 60s. Again, we have that marine layer very much present across the area, keeping those temperatures cooler along the coast. For the valley, 77, a repeat of that on Monday. Plenty of sun, and then temperatures eventually coming down as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with a slight chance for some showers here. Also, we'll experience those temperatures in the 60s around the Inland Empire. For the high desert, plenty of sunshine. We'll keep it nice and sunny the next several days, and then we introduce a slight chance for some showers as we head into Friday. The deserts, temperatures here, the low desert rather, temperatures will be in the mid-90s as we head into Sunday and Monday. For the mountains, temperatures will be at 64, 65 on Monday, eventually back down into the 50s beginning midweek. That was your forecast. Back to you,
Stephanie. Thanks.